Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name's Ash. Welcome to my channel, Saved by an Angel. In this video, I want to talk about society's reflection upon the masculine. If you just crawled under from a rock, the image of today's masculine has been flushed down the toilet, and it doesn't take long if you go online to see a meme from someone in the older generation making fun of the younger generation, or you'll see a woman complaining about how today's men have become less masculine, less confident, unempowered, ready to have a breakdown. They're not reaching out to women. They're waiting for the women to reach out. So I just wanted to share my opinion on the subject, because a lot of people are saying that it's a weakness and that guys are lazy today, and I see it from a whole different perspective. So, it's interesting to me that older generations would actually, make fun of younger generations, considering that this is the seed of the older generations. And the the guys today, you know, are a byproduct of the parenting they received, the knowledge they were handed down. Okay. Now, someone that was a hard worker might look at their son and be like, oh, they're lazy. I didn't teach them that. But here's the thing, this is what I've learned about depression. In 2014, I tried to take my life, and I know what extreme depression is like. And one thing I've come to learn, looking back on my healing journey, when I was in these really extreme depressed states, doing something like a load of laundry it felt like the equivalent of having to run a triathlon. There's just no motivation to do it and no energy. And what I've come to realize is that 90% of the population today is depressed. There's a small amount of the population have become aware of this, and a lot of people actually get through day to day with their addictions. If you've got a good, smoking, drinking, junk food, fast food, coffee addiction, you can actually get by being happy as long as you feed yourself those addictions. One thing I've come to realize from my out of body experiences and being visited by angels is that the feeling that the heart is capable of producing blows any drug out of the water. And so that made me aware of just how everyone down here needs something, because the energy is just, it's challenging to open your heart down here. And so what I've come to the way I've come to look at things is that instead of saying that today's man is weak and, lazy, the way I see it is, growing up, guys looked to their father as role models, right? So we seen our dads slaving away, working a 9 to 5, donating the majority of their life to work for someone else, making them rich while living paycheck to paycheck. And so a lot of times, you won't really go above and beyond the role model you were witness to. Now, you take into account that a lot of people are walking around with trauma from the experiences they had from their parents. It's unhealed. And what this has done also, a lot of people weren't raised. I was never raised to be a confident person. I was never raised to be a go-getter. I was raised to, my old man worked in a steel shop, so that's what I should do. I saw, as long as you made enough money to have shelter, a couple decent cars, enough money to, feed your addictions and do some gambling, then that's all that mattered. It wasn't until my mom passed away in 2013 when I evaluated everything in my life, and I realized that my soul was dying just working a 9 to 5. And so I had to branch out and create other streams of revenue, right? So The same thing happens with the narcissist. The narcissist gets this horrible rap, right? I've been surrounded by narcissists my whole life. And one thing I've noticed that they all have in common is that they all went through a crazy, extreme, traumatic experience that caused them to close off their heart and turn to survival mode, where they, because of their experience, believe that people are basically crazy and you have to take care of yourself. And just knowing this has enabled me to have more compassion towards them. And I think this is what society needs to do when it comes to today's men. It's not necessarily that they're lazy, it's just we were never encouraged and motivated and given the emotional support that we needed to go above and beyond, to have confidence in ourselves, to go into the unknown. You know, a lot of women are saying guys aren't reaching out today. Well, that's the category I've fallen in. The reason is because the prices of everything, the cost of living in Vancouver where I live, it's so expensive that career has to become your focus. Now, it would be nice to have a relationship, but the games and bullshit that goes on in dating, it's just like, it's a headache. And I think a lot of guys are just career focused and they're like, we don't want to put up with the games, you know. Everyone has a different experience dating, but it's like, for me, I'm creating X, Y, and Z business wise. I don't have time to be thrown in the mix with some woman who has 10 options and I have to prove myself and it's going nowhere over a long period of time. That doesn't appeal to me. So maybe guys aren't reaching out. Maybe it has nothing to do with not being confident and brave. Maybe it's just guys are sick of the dating scene. It could be, right? But I think we need to have a little bit more compassion for the guys today, because so many people are walking around with unhealed trauma in their hearts and don't have the confidence because they haven't been hit in the face with a shovel like I was when I lost my mom to cancer in 2013. That's all I got. Thanks a lot to all my subscribers, everyone liking these videos so more people can see them. Helps my channel grow. Hope you have a great day. See you in the next one. Take care.